Now let us talk about the conveyors. Conveyor systems are used for moving goods between fixed points, for holding goods as short-term buffers, that is for accumulation and for sortation. So these are the two important functions of a warehouse which can be performed by the conveyors. So they can actually act as the storage buffers where for some period of time or temporarily the product can be stored, as well as conveyors are used extensively for sorting different type of SKUs depending upon the functionality or the storage location of those SKUs. So conveyors, they are extensively used in big warehouses. We have different type of conveyors with us, so we will be discussing some important ones. The roller conveyors. These comprise a series of rollers and are frequently used for such unit loads as tot bins and pallets. So roller conveyors would be the first type, and these are actually series of rollers, if you can visualize, and small bins such as tot bins and pallets actually move on it. So they are used for accumulating those tot bins or pallets and also for sorting those tot bins and pallets. Then we have belt conveyors. Belt conveyors consist of a continuous belt running on sporting rollers. So there will be a belt and there will be rollers on which the belt would be moving. This is one of the most conventional form of conveyors and are generally used for lighter loads. For example, cartons that are not very big in size, and they actually carry some lighter load if you compare it with the roller conveyors. Then we have slat conveyors. These are fitted with horizontal cross slats and can be used for heavy awkward load. The load which is heavier in size, also the load in which the shape would be different, or the weight to volume ratio is quite dense. Then we have chain conveyors. These carry loads on chains running in tracks parallel to the direction of the travel and may be used for heavy loads or as a transfer mechanism between sections of roller conveyors. So as we know that roller conveyors can take comparatively heavy load, chain conveyors can be used as a transfer mechanism between one section of roller to the other section of roller. At the same time, they can also carry load on chains, so it would be like a chain process, and these chains would be running in tracks. So there will be different tracks of chains would be running in the direction of the travel. So chain conveyors actually serves two purposes. One is to actually lift some heavy load and lift it to the place of storage, or also for unloading it from that storage place, which might be at a higher place or it might be in a high bay warehouse. And at the same time, they also act as a transfer mechanism between different sections of roller conveyors. Then we have overhead conveyors. An overhead conveyor consists of a continuous chain running in an overhead track. So the difference here would be the chains would be vertical and it would be running overhead. In an overhead track with loads on carriers suspended from the chain. So the carriers would be attached with those chains and that weight would be suspended on those chains, overhead chains. Application includes order picking in warehouses with a wide range of SKUs. For example, mail order companies. So when you have a variety of SKUs and in addition to it, you are working in some high bay warehouse, you will usually find the overhead conveyors. So variety of SKUs make overhead conveyors a very attractive option. So these were different types, important types of conveyors which we studied in this session. Thank you.